Quick, like and subscribe to always have zero ping and good loot in Fortnite.
What a finish it was. Bugha is your DreamHack Open East Region champion after a dominant last game performance. The king of clutch, the king of Fortnite clutches up again. He does it. He wins.
Win the f***ing tourney, bro. Like, oh my god, man. There's no way I just feel like that. Bro.
I mean, it just felt that everything was aligning for Bugha to close that out.
Stars were aligning.
The stars were aligning, and he was just cooking at the right time, and you know, things happen so fast.
Hey, Fortnite Moments fans, want more V-Buck giveaways? Make sure to use code BEAST in the item shop. And we'll continue to give out redemption codes just like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out.
Will Bugha keep trending up? Will Haji remain as consistent and sharp as he has? Will Hen make EU history, or will Mars stay on top? That is the question here. And guess what? We're jumping right into game number 6 for all the marbles. A bust right across Stark Industries to close this one out. Sancho, the hype is real.
It's goal time. When the championship gold jacket comes on, that means we are going to crown a champion. DreamHack, it's happening right here, right now. Grand Finals, Game 6. It is a 3-horse race. We have Mars, Hen, and Haji sitting at the top 3. We have Mars on the top right of your screen being in first place, going down to the, I believe, all the way to the north side of the map, and Slacks, who's one of those other people that just has an opportunity. They need some things to go their way. They need, again, a repeat of that top 10 going down that we saw in Game 5. But if Slacks and Bugha can do it, they certainly have an opportunity to capitalize.
Slacks at 218, Bugha at 216. And guess what? 275 is the magic number as it currently stands to be able to take the first place prize. I believe a $10,000 prize pool in this tournament. And off the rip, we're going to see some eliminations coming through. FaZe Funk, a name you maybe recognize from old school Fortnite. Trap is going to get one, as well as Llama going to pick up one. Those are 3 eliminations off the rip. But Slacks, so far, so good for the 4th place runner-up.
And I'm going to keep an eye on the feed. Justice does go down. So again, Justice was the one, and actually Anas gets taken out by Iron Man. Iron Man finally gets his revenge on Anas, who's been peppering him all day and being a pest. And Iron Man, who's such a dangerous NPC. We all thought Kit was dangerous, but Iron Man, armed with his repulsor arms, hands, and even that unibeam, you do not want to mess with it. Slacks, this is not good for you, Slacks. You're so close to being the champion. You've got to survive. He does, but oh no, down goes Slacks. And that's going to be an opportunity to Bugha to overcome him. But oh my goodness, Slacks cannot be happy about that, getting boogied out of this competition. Man, that's going to cost him hundreds and thousands of dollars, Fallout. Yikes.
Hundreds and thousands. Just for that. Now, if it was the World Cup, perhaps that would have been actually insane. But unfortunate situation right there for Slacks. He was a little nasty with it. You know, he got the quick stare at it, tried making his way out and surviving, but I think it was Divine that reigned on his parade. And now take a look at this. We're going to jump on board with another one of our top 5 players. It's Hen. Slacks is out. You can X him out from this one as he is going to be eliminated here. Look at this, though. Hen, 2 boogie bombs. That could be 2 eliminations that he picks up. That could be 10 points, and that gets him even closer to that 275 number that we talked about by Mars in first place. Hen staying sneaky here, trying to get a nice little pick on Mr. Thick Boy over here.
I saw in the feed Funaz was able to take out Unknown. So Unknown run is over, does not have an opportunity to get himself into the top 5. He had a solid, strong 2 games. Unfortunately, went down early in the next 4. But that doesn't mean he's not a strong player. just has to figure out to be consistent because consistency is king. And there's the replay right now on the bottom left. Funez challenging him at retail row, unknown down to the sliver of health, trying to get away. Just not enough. But that's going to be crazy right there. So Rokane in that interview, but we're seeing it fall out. The question is, can Bugha kind of overtake Mars? Mars hasn't been in the feed. Hen is still alive. And of course, Haji is still alive as Ritual, another spoiler, is out of the game.
Insane. Crazy finish so far.
And you know, Bob, I don't mean to cut you off, but I got to say,
no worries,
winning game one just hasn't been the recipe for the players here. In the previous NA finals, game one winner in July finished in 23rd. And game one finished in August, finished in 22nd. And I think Unknown may end up in that same thing. So Unknown walking away with a game one winner may end up to be a statistic there at the end of the day.
That's true. That is not only that, but we also talked about, hey, Day had all the hype in the world coming into this tournament, and you hit the nail on the head in game one, the curse from the semifinals. I don't think there's ever been a player that's won the semifinals in a dominant way like Day did, especially, and has won the grand finals. It's never happened, I don't believe. It's really difficult to stay that good across 12 plus games. You're spot on.
Yes. Absolutely. Xset Shark was another person in NA West. Yes, he was off ping, but still. As Hen here, this is what he's been doing. I think he's been kind of scouting out this rift out here on the outside of the Black Panther monument. And he did this earlier. He's going to hit him. He's going to hit him. He gets a nice tag. This is a great way to get storm tags. And he did the same thing to Agers there. And there it is. Lunez gets taken out. Can't be happy about that. Lunez just getting inside the tournament with a great semifinal final game. Had so many 5E limbs, but I think this is an awesome strat from Hen here, and that's something that other players could take note of to kind of camp outside. And once you hear the pop of the rift, look up for some easy tags. And armed with that legendary assault rifle, he got the tags. And speaking of Xset Shark, here he is in a fight of his life against EU's Rafla.
That's exactly right. Rafla, of course, one of our 10 players coming from the European region. Now, again, on low ping is going to get taken out by Shark pretty quickly right there. And as I say, hit your shot, Skid, by the way. I got to give a shot to Hen. He said, I fall out. I got you, brother. Connects for 5 right after that. That's big for Hen. And now Snitch going to get taken out as well. Hen currently at, no, nice little say-so to hit you with, of course, right after. But 244. My man Sancho's singing it. Let me hit it.
You got to say so. I can hit the note.
All right,
hit the falsetto.
Sancho Cat. Doja Sancho.
I mean, it's just a vibe, man. It's so cool to see, you know, of course, TikTok dances and trends and viral hits making its way to Fortnite. Fortnite, the melting pot of pop culture. You got Marvel season 4 here. You had Star Wars a little bit earlier. Batman back in chapter 1. Who knows what's going to happen in season 5, but I do know Hin has the strat, man. I think this is why he's been avoiding Storm Surge so well. Knowing the power of the rifts and camping out and just getting easy tags, considering that you're literally so high up into the sky. And someone that's really high on the leaderboard, this is first place, Mars, trying to survive. And he's looking really good. He has the tools just in case someone surprises him fall out.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Smart decision. Always keep your head in a swivel. That's something I learned in football back in the day. You know, when you play a linebacker, for shout to any fellow North Americans out there, they say, keep your head in a swivel. You got to always be looking. Mars, you better keep your head in a swivel right now, because one snipe, someone hiding in a bush or nearby could put an end to your game. It is your game to lose, my friend. Don't choke is the only words of wisdom that I got.
Hey, this is definitely bush territory. And yes, definitely keep your head on a swivel right there. And I learned that lesson back in my middle school days. I was doing on a cross route as a tight end, and I got popped by the cornerback unexpectedly. It was a yikes indeed. And Vexifier right now is getting popped right now as well. He doesn't want any of this fight. Does not want any of it. And Vexifier already kind of took down someone in the top 15, and that will be a big get to take out someone right there, as we see Thor's hammer making its appearance for the first time.
Yeah, look at this. Hen, he's like, hey, this is my Misty Meadows. Returns back to his home, and it looks like he's actually approaching one person as we just see Mars bunny hopping his way to survival. You're spot on, though. Mars does not want any of that smoke, any of that static. He's going to avoid fights at all costs. One thing I do like is we see a replay here. Rifla getting taken up by Shark earlier. But one thing I do love about Fortnite, you don't see as much ultra griefing in these late games as you do in other battle royales. You know, so it is good that players like Mars, yes, the only way you can get griefed is if people know where you drop. But you could be a little smart. You could drop somewhere else. I always recommend any aspiring Fortnite players out there, don't just have the one drop spot that is your primary drop spot. Have a primary, a secondary, a tertiary. Have a few drop spots just in case, especially in these late games here. If something's not working, I always say when I cast, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If it's not working, it's not working. You gotta be smart enough to recognize when something is not working, make the adjustment, and dominate.
Definitely it is working for Hen as Tahai tries to escape with the truck, and you have those big back windows, and he's gonna have to shockwave out of that, and Tripper is gonna be on the aggressive with the first time of the large machine gun, the chap gun as they say out in the community. And this is something you do not want to have knocking on your door. The rattle is just so deafening. And Tahai does have 2 shockwaves. I think he might want to hold on to it, but it's gonna be so difficult escaping this. And we've seen it time and time again, Fallout. You crash pad in, you get met with the pump shotgun.
This isn't the last season, my friend. This is the return of the pump shotgun. You can't just burst into boxes like the Kool-Aid man, all right? You gotta respect people's one by one. You gotta respect the fact that people have a pump shotgun that can one pump you. People are still getting used to it. It's almost like they forgot what the pump shotgun can do. Everyone begged, please, we want the pump back. Well, guess what? The pump is back, and you just got hit with 180 damage to the face.
It literally goes from a oh yeah to a oh no moment in a blink of an eye. But I'm looking at the zone. It's going to go right over Lazy Lake. No doubt Slacks is wishing he was still alive, because this will be a great opportunity to rack up placement and storm tags, considering this is where his drop spot was. But Haji has a great kit right now. If he can make his way to that upgrade little right into that garage in Lazy Lake Fallout, he could get himself a power weapon easy, and I think that is why he is kind of priming if he can make his way over there. But I think the reason why Hen kind of goes through that Misty Meadows is those consumable items in those boxes. He could find some shield, he could save his shield, and those are the kind of drop spots you may find in Caddy Corner or in Retail Row, where we saw Lige make some great run because he was able to sustain his big pots and small pots or chug splashes by eating coconuts or slurp mushrooms. All those consumable items save the shields. And like we had in the interview with Rokane, and Rokane's still in this fight, Rokane said he always wants to walk out with 200 HP and some shields. And Mars right now doesn't have a lot of shields, and that's going to be a scary situation as he's going to come up to the mountainside of the safe zone.
That's exactly right. Mars at 275. Again, that is that magic number. He's exactly where he was at. Hen is slowly but surely trying to mitigate that. He started with 239, currently at 244. And of course, we're getting to the point where placement is going to start chiming in as well here in a minute. He's just still posting up in the same spot he was at. Hen is playing really interesting here. He's been in Misty Meadows throughout the entirety of this game. That is where he drops. And we saw a couple of early game fights. He's obviously very well looted overall. Could use some steal, but the late rotation surprises me a little bit, Sancho, because he is playing over from the European region, European servers. He's going to be lagging significantly. Typically, you'll see European players when they're infiltrating or vice versa rotate early, get center circle, and try to post up. Instead, Hen's been really just lurking towards Misty for quite some time. I wonder if it's going to cost him, but of course, he's a professional. I trust, and Hen I trust. We'll see if he can do it. Currently at 3rd place.
I think Hen is straight vibing, knowing that he got the storm tags that they needed. There is opportunities to get metal if he can make it to the bridge, as Bizzle takes out Day. So that is the end of the run for Day right there. Didn't have a really consistent run that he was hoping for like he had in the opens and semifinals, but still, you got to be happy with that performance to be able to stand up on top in the day one of the semifinals. It's just really, like I said, it's really tough to do it back-to-back semifinals and grand finals with the change in the DreamHack format. That is very tough, but Hen right now is doing really well. It's going to make a nice boat rotation right now and just kind of see if there's any opportunities. He has to be careful though, as Zone does pull up north. So good thing he didn't kind of overexert himself right there. And the reason why I want to say be careful is we've been seeing even Hen himself has been put in a strategy of kind of baiting old forts or old one buys. And if someone could have bait him, that would have been bad news right there. That would have been a wrap. So again, if you're just tuning in, the race is still on. Our top 3 is still intact. Mars, Hen, and Haji are still in this fight. Right. And Agers is still there, and Bugha is still there, who is in the top 5, most likely going to overtake Slacks. And again, Slacks in our 4th place went down really early in the Lazy Lake.
That's exactly right. Those are the key storylines. Sancho laid it out perfectly, and the best one of them all in my eyes has been the story of Haji. I see a lot of love for Haji in the chat from Jonah and Sana and the like, and really an amazing story, a player who has been grinding in Practicord and, of course, in scrims, at least in scrims throughout, and has been grinding in tournaments, improving his placement event over event. He deserves to be in the spotlight here. Can he complete the Cinderella story? As we see Haji on screen right now, it all comes down to this last game, and guess what? He's going to have to get through a red-hot Bugha who's been trending upwards. He started in 20th, then got to 16th, then broke to 9th. Well, now he's in 5th place. Bugha has been climbing up the leaderboards.
Okote, another player who did really well in the semifinals, surprises D-Wall from above. So, like I said, it is a victory making it this far. You are like beyond the top 1% of all the people that registered. Again, if you like to fight here, DreamHack EU is available coming up this weekend, literally tomorrow here. Same channels, twitch.tv/DreamHackFN. All the EU players, and especially like Hen, who's been a star today on the NA East. Stars like Savage and Benji Fishy and Alex. I mean, Podesai, so many top EU players. Thomas HD, who just almost qualified, will have home ping as we are on board here with Hen, who is off ping, making a free rotation, and nobody has eyes on him. What a big time on the foot rotation, and it's crazy to get hyped for that, but that's a big time considering, like you pointed out, Fallout, he does not have a lot of metal in his inventory.
Yeah, and he rotated so late. I feel like the Fortnite gods are on Hen's side right now. Listen, I am all about this Haji story, but the fact that Hen is able to rotate for free right there, makes it all the way through, is in circle. We'll see if the Fortnite gods are really on his side when the storm collapses and if he gets the next circle. But so far, so good for Hen. And you talked about a lot of these EU players, Hen being one of them. He's from England. Of course, we also have Bad Sniper from France. We have Rifla from Finland, Tripper from Denmark. We have Anas. We have Rojo. So many EU players that infiltrated. So yes, Sancho said it perfectly. Tomorrow are the European DreamHack qualifiers. It is open qualifiers cross-region. It is not region-locked. If you are in the U.S., you could play tomorrow. I see a lot of y'all in the chat. I hope to see you guys competing tomorrow in the DreamHack European tournament. Make sure you sign up. You'll have a chance, of course, to be featured on stream, casted by myself, Sancho, Bala TW, Shayo, the likes of the God Squad casting crew that we're so lucky to be able to cast alongside in Fortnite. I'm so excited for EU tomorrow. This is NA, but tomorrow is EU. The day after that, of course, our EU finals. It is going to be an amazing weekend of Fortnite. Bless up.
Yeah, look at Mars. He's literally no shields. We saw him only 1 minute to his name. So first place is in danger to be gatekept by the likes of Haji. Bugha is right there. I believe Macwood is really close as well. So as he's going to zoom on by. But Mars right now with literally no shields and no builds. And he has to watch out.
It's happening.
He's going to sneak up and not just here as well. And if someone just looks right over and looks down into the valley, I can't believe Mars as well gets the easy rotation just like Hen did. But oh my goodness, literally, if someone like Macwood or anybody just saw him, he would get beamed. But I'm telling you, he needs the impact elimination. We need to stick with the story right here because it could end and open up the door for someone like Bugha and Hen to overtake first place.
God is on the side of Mars and Hen. Actually, God's on the side of us as casters because guess what? We get our top 3 players still alive. How did Mars survive right there? It's insane.
And he pulled zone.
Something very small. He built with steel and actually wood at the bottom and then steel all around to make everyone think that he's bigger than he actually is, that he has more mats than he actually is. If he builds that with wood, that tells the whole lobby, hey, you might be low on mats. And of course, he does a good job making himself look a little bit bigger than he actually is.
Yeah, and Haj, a big-time player, is still up as well. But we're going to keep in line with the top 3 storylines that we're having. They're still here accruing points as now we're about to get placement points. Top 50, we're in ring. So every elimination going forward, a point will be dossed out to everybody. But that doesn't mean anything for the Bughas or even the Jampers or the Slacks. I know Slacks is out, but those players that are looking for Mars to go down, they need him to go down so he won't get more points. This is the opportunity. And again, we were just there. He has nothing. He is the mayor of Shambles-Town, and he's looking for that big-time frag. And look at him. Look at the people he has next door. Notch, Haji, DeRoller, Bank. If anyone sniffs him out, it's going to be a wrap.
That's exactly right. But again, the fact that he built with steel, it's going to buy him quite enough time. I can't believe it. Some way, somehow, Mars survives. And what he wants to do right now is get an impact frag. That's going to be the most important frag. Maybe a $10,000 frag if he can do it, because he needs mats. He needs loot. He needs so much. He needs shields. He is screwed. If some way, somehow, Mars pulls this off, he's an absolute legend in my eyes. But Hen, Haji, a few others trying to do it themselves. They're currently in 2nd and 3rd place, respectively, on board with Hen right now, who is hunting for Zerks.
And he can't move, Fallout. He has to stay still because he literally can't do anything because the zone is basically pulling off his one metal, one buy with the wood floor. Look at him. He's just staying still, not moving, not breathing, hoping that no one knocks on the door. We got to take a look in that because that is going to be the scariest situation. I know Hin's in a top 3 situation looking a lot better, but the story is Mars as he picks up at Cheers. Big time elim for Hen. Can the EU continue the invasion? I'm so worried for Mars right now.
Insane. Agers was our 14th place player. Not Panda was our 10th place player. Both just got eliminated. Bizzle going to take out one. Of course, Bizzle in the grand scheme of things currently, I believe, is in 36th place. Just checked, confirmed. 106 points for Bizzle, but Bugha, a player that's been competing against Bizzle for quite some time, 225 points. That puts him above Slacks. That guarantees him top 4 as it currently stands, but he is not content. He needs to pop off. He needs a 1st place finish. He needs a few eliminations. Bugha needs to go off to catch up to Mars's 275.
Yeah, and Mars is not going to do anything. He's not going to try to go for, like, I know he needs the impact frag, but it is so risky considering that it literally, if someone builds a little bit, as not picked out Haji. Haji goes down. Haji goes down, and that gives Bugha the opportunity to overtake Haji. So now Mars is where we're sticking with literally 3 builds to his name and has to make a rotation. This is not good at all. Bugha looking so pretty in this opportunity to overtake even 1st place, as now only Hen is the remaining top 3 player to stand in Bugha's way, because no doubt Mars finds himself some solace here in a taxi cab.
He's using a car in a
he has to
rotation. He has to fall out scot-free. Mars is literally getting away with murder right now. He's driving dirty, and guess what? DeRoller's gonna be riding dirty alongside of him. What is happening? What is life? This is the new Fortnite season, and Mars is still alive.
Oh my goodness, Storm Surge, he's only 15 above. It's only a matter of time before this ride is over, as Bugha does pick up an elimination. So right now, his fare is out to go. DeRoller says, thank you so much for the crazy taxi ride. But now, I can't believe it. Fallout, he's alive with no builds. Every placement point is racking up right now, but oh no, it's over. Number 1 is out. It's done.
And that opens the door wide open now for Hen to make history, or will it be Bugha that reigns at his parade? Bugha in 4th place, Hen in 3rd place. Bugha with the shockwave launcher going to connect and going to get that great rotation. He uses that shockwave to get high ground. Bugha has high ground. He has ultimate high. This is his perfect opportunity to win this game. He cannot lose high ground to Zexro.
Hen went down, Fallout. It is now Bugha's world right now, an opportunity to get the signature win here at the DreamHack Open. This is Bugha's time, and the only person that's going to stop that ride is Zexro and Bizzle. Big names here trying to fight Bugha, who's been all day fighting at mid to 2nd height. Can Bugha, the World Cup champion, tell people, I am still here and I'm still the best in the world?
That's exactly right. Bugha, Bizzle, Zexro fighting for high ground. I feel like I'm casting Season 7 all over again. Feels like World Cup with what we're seeing on screen right now, as Bizzle's actually going to get an elimination on 1. Big pickup there. Mackwood gets one as well. Bugha with about 180 total HP, a solid loadout, some crash pads as well, puts himself in a solid position, and guess what? He's going to find himself a mythic item to boot.
It is the Silver Surfer surfboard. Only Bizzle could slow down this run as so much people are competing for high. The story is Bugha, the World Cup champion, and he picks up a big-time elimination. The door is open, and he might have an opportunity here, Fallout, to become the DreamHack champion. He just has to stay on his feet and keep doing what he does best. The mechanics are there, but can it be? But Miro picks up another elim, and now Landjock is in the sights of the World Cup champion. Bugha is catching fire at the right time. It is his world. Can he do it? Time is but a factor, and we're in a top 11 situation. He has to pick up elims and the Victory Royale to solidify the #1 spot here at the DreamHack.
And look at this, our production team catches the replay of Hen dying, so here we go, everyone is out. First, second, fourth, and third place eliminated. Bugha 5 points away from overtaking Mars. Can he close this out? All he needs is one elim or just to survive. Bugha, either way, will do the trick. The placement points are gonna come through. Bugha needs to perform, and he will be your NA East champion. FaZe Bizzle with ultimate high ground. Bugha with the ultimate opportunity.
Wow, there it is! Bugha! There it is! Bugha takes it with the big-time elim! 5 points, and Bugha has an opportunity to close this out with style! Rokane, the guy we interviewed, standing toe-to-toe, a 1v1 situation, and Bugha could put in the cherry on top right here. Rokane is trying to survive, but Bugha with the impenetrable run of a lifetime coming all the way in. It doesn't matter. Rokane picks up the Victory Royale, but ladies and gentlemen, Bugha with the run to solidify his chance to be the DreamHack champion, baby!
What a finish it was. Bugha is your DreamHack Open East Region champion after a dominant last game performance. The king of clutch, the king of Fortnite clutches up again. He does it. He wins. We're going to break it all down with our host, Hello Kelly Link, right after this. Don't go anywhere. We have so much to talk about.
And there was some confusion at the end of our show. Was it Bugha? Was it Mars? And it was so close, but it is Mars. It's going to be your champion here for the North American East. Gentlemen, only 4 points separate them. I don't think that was a call that any of us could have made.
I mean, it just felt that everything was aligning for Bugha to close that out.
Stars were aligning.
The stars were aligning, and he was just cooking at the right time, and it just things happen so fast at the game. But it's so crazy how Rokane, who we interviewed, who was talking about changing the spot, and Destiny to see that it was actually Rokane who just stops Bugha just literally so short. And I know
$1,000 shot.
It's just crazy.
Bugha had almost near full HP.
Nice. Holy. Look to shoot up high, guys. You might be able to land on high when you do that. Nice. Hold it. You have whites.
You have 2 crash pads for refreshes. Oh, nice. You have surfboard. You need to get it. Nice.
Wait, what? How do you use it?
You press the mouse one to. Nice. Still have 1 crash pad. 19 seconds on silver. 300 mats. Siphon kill would be good there. Here's silver. Big. 170 mats. Get a head on low ground, I think. Or you have this whole tarp. Yeah, get in this meadow, get in this meadow. Nice, good kill. Nice.
Oh! What? I choked! Oh, fuck! Fuck, bro! Like, what? Oh, bro. Like, what? Win the fucking tourney, bro. Like, oh my god, man. There's no way I just do like that. Bro, fuck. Like, what? Dude, there's no way. No, bro. Like, there's just no way. Ever. Bro. Bro, like, I actually make it off.